Ahoy hoy everyone, and welcome back to playing Nintendo Switch Online N64 games with different controllers to see which is best, either N64 controller, El Clasico, or the Switch Pro controller, because most people already have one of these, and got to see which is best. And recently, Nintendo just added a couple more games to Nintendo Switch Online. We've got Iggy's Wrecking Balls, which is a game I've never heard of at all, and then we have Extreme G, which again is a game I've never played, but Extreme G2, the sequel, I played a lot of. I didn't have F-Zero as a kid, I had Extreme G2, and I really liked it. So today we're going to be checking out Extreme G, and if you're into that sort of thing, then you should consider giving us a subscribe and letting me know down in the comments what other N64 games I should try. So let's dive straight into things. Here we go! Right, and so here we are, we're in-game. I'm using N64 controller first, as is tradition, and we're gonna head into the Extreme Contest and try Atomic. I think we're gonna be good enough to do Intermediate, I reckon. I've figured out the controls, but that's basically about it. So I have to choose what bike I want. So if you've never played an Extreme G game, this is basically a fast-paced, futuristic racer, kind of like F-Zero. However, you have weapons as well, so a bit like Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing. You have weapons you pick up, but your bike also has just a general gun as well you can shoot, and you have like a shield that you need to keep up, and once that goes down, you can get destroyed. So you can see in the stats there, in the bottom right, the only one that's partially covered by controller cam is the weapon, but other than that, the shield is low. So this one has really good weapon, terrible acceleration, and good speed, so that sounds fun. I could do the right button to customize the controls. Oh wow, you can rebind the controls in this game. I didn't know that before I started recording this, but there you go, you can rebind controls. But I'm going to keep with the default. And yeah, we can see the nitro, the camera. So it uses the C buttons and everything as well. Accelerate is Z. But we're going to go with this. And here we are. We need to get into 4th place to qualify. 3, 2, 1. Hold down accelerate now. I got a little boost. So yeah, Z is accelerate, the trigger underneath. And yes, I can pick up things like this. Press the right C button to use it. I have no idea what it did. This car has quite a slow acceleration. So A, I'm shooting these little bullets, so you do have ammo for it, but you can use it as I'm trying to blast this guy. But I'm just going to press down. Oh, he also boosted. So down C button activates your nitro. I have no idea where it tells you where that is. Oh, it's in the top left, the big ends. Right. And I've shot off some missiles there, don't know what they did. I'm in 3rd place currently. Let's use another nitro and try and catch up on 2nd. Blast him with my gun a bit. I need to pick up... Oh, I did pick up. So these are rockets. So if I aim them... Nope. Okay, so aiming in this with weapons is pretty difficult, but otherwise... I actually chose quite a... Ow! Okay, that guy just tased me. Did I get the weapon? No. So my shield has taken a few hits. Now I have fallen behind, which is not good. And something just crashed into me, and now I'm down in 7th, 8th. Okay, so now I'm losing. So let's try and use a nitro to catch up with them. This car has a really good top speed, but terrible acceleration. So now that I'm up to speed... Oh, I say that, but I've crashed many times. I can go up there. So what else can I do? I can change the camera with up C button. I could do first person. Oh, and give myself motion sickness. God, that guy's just pounding me. Stop it. I thought I picked up a thing. Got an M. So, one thing is I played a lot of Extreme G2. Like, that was probably the racing game I actually owned on the N64. It was my sort of... I wanted F-Zero, and we had that F-Zero at home, but I loved it, and actually, yeah, I owned it. I had a couple other racing games, but like not very good ones. I had some Lamborghini game and Lego Racers. I didn't actually own Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing, but I rented them from the rental store, as was the style at the time, and yeah. But Extreme G2 I loved a lot. One thing I don't like about the original compared to the sequel is it doesn't tell you what the weapons are. In Extreme G2, you get the woman going, multiple missiles. Multiple missiles. And rear-fire rockets. Rear-fire rocket. And there's a few others which I probably can't remember, but that stuff, those voices are ingrained into my brain. I'm not qualifying, by the way, but because I'm yammering on about Extreme G2, because, God, I want to play that game now. I have a lot more... Just picking up these useless rockets, and I seem to be just getting further and further behind the others. Kind of speed boost. But yeah, oh, there's number 4. But is this the end of the race? I can't remember. Oh my god, we've overtaken him. We might just make it through race 1. If I don't cock up a turn. Okay, we're catching up on 3rd now. Come on. It's time to focus. Oh, I got it! I got 4th. Woof! Player 1 has made it through. Got us 5.5 seconds behind 1st place, but not too bad for a first race. So, that was it with the N64 controller, so let's change places and try the next race with the Switch Pro and see how we do.
Change places!
Okay, here we are in race 2. We need to get 2nd to qualify, and I'm using a new controller. And I immediately held down the wrong trigger. It's left trigger, not right trigger. And so if I flick down on the right stick, yeah, it'll do my boost. Not quite as nice, I think, as using the C buttons, but here we go. But yeah, similar to F-Zero, at least the control stick obviously is much nicer on the Switch Pro compared to the N64 controller. And yeah, we're currently fighting with 1st at the moment, but he's picking up all the power-ups. So lame. What is this secret route? Again, no idea what any of the levels are in this. Got the M. It's a mine, I'm gonna guess. A mine! So, let's put that behind me. I have no idea what I'm picking up. Ah, must be rear fire rockets, right? Yes. Okay. I'm figuring out what the weapons are, even if I don't have the woman to tell me. Okay, we're doing alright. 1st is quite far ahead. I think that bar at the top is showing where people are. 1st is just gaining on me, even though I'm pretty sure I have the fastest bike in the game, but he could be using his nitros. I've still got 2 of my nitros left, but yeah. Let's do this. I will say that this game definitely doesn't feel quite as fast as F-Zero after playing that more recently, but I'm also much less likely to crash and die, because I have at least some muscle memory for how this works, even though I'm doing terribly on the corners. We've got missiles, I don't really need them. I've crashed straight into the wall because I couldn't see it coming. What? Oh my god. Right. I use the nitro to get back up to speed, and I'm going to blast him. Okay. Got the rear fire rockets, so hopefully I can blast him with those. This guy... Oh god, I'm in 3rd! When did I go to 3rd? I thought that guy behind me was the guy in 3rd. God, I've got to use my nitro. I need to catch up. This is tough. I don't know if I'm going to get 2nd on this. 2nd! Expects me to actually be good at this. Right, I've got the electro tasers. Stop people overtaking me. It's good. Maybe it's because I've not been going down that shortcut. No, the guy in 2nd's on the didn't go down the shortcut either. Let's just blast him. My gun. Ooh, I got hit by some kind of missile. But yeah, I've really weakened his shields at least. But I think he picked... Oh no, that was the end! Oh no! Does it just kick me out of the game? Points needed 10. Oh, it's based on total number of points, and because I did so badly in race 1. Oh dear. What's happening? No. No, don't tell me. Don't do it. Don't do it to my bike. What's it doing? Brutal. They just execute it. I assume the pilot's still inside there, that you must both be melted down, the flesh and the metal. That was pretty brutal. Okay. Let's try again. I'm going to try an intermediate. I'm going to stay with the Switch Pro because I seem to do a bit better with that. I should be using the slightly faster bike because the other one canonically has been destroyed and its pilot is dead. So we got to move on. We're going to have to try this race again and hopefully we'll absolutely smash it. Especially now that I remember I pressed accelerate too early. Oh wow, I have a laser. Whoa, that's cool. I thought they all just had the weird shots. So yeah, in Extreme G2, the shots It's just how much more you can charge it up. And some bikes let you charge it up way more than others. Oh my god. Okay, I need to get out of the this cluster. My nitro to get away from them. I'm at 6. It's bad. Let's get rid of these rockets. They're pretty useless to me right now. That's a trap. I got a boost from some... Oh. When I used the weapon, I accidentally must have flicked down as well, and it read that as using a boost, which is a bit of a waste. Use my laser. I actually don't know if you can kill people in this. Made up second. Use this so guys can't go past me even when I slow down. We're on lap 2, okay, so I'll save a nitro. Ah, those red things give you a boost. Good to know. So yeah. Did you guys play Extreme G, Extreme G2 on your N64s as a kid? Or maybe later? Yeah, I don't even remember ever seeing the first one on the shelves or anything. I had to check if it actually came out in Europe, but it was made by Acclaim, so it was like made in the UK, so yeah, it definitely came out in no. Oh, that's messed me up so much. I've got someone just behind me absolutely peppering me. At least I got a shield perk up. And then I remember playing Extreme G3 on the GameCube. And then there was a 4th one as well, but I never played that one. I didn't even know it existed, but yeah, and then I think Acclaim was no more after that, if I remember correctly, but yes. We're doing, oh god, I'm in 5th. Like, I did this again to try and just do better, and now I don't have a nitro, like, it's got these crappy missiles I don't need. You don't seem to pick up boosts, which is a bit of a shame. It means I have to actually try and do good, and I'm not going to do, oh, unless they've all killed each other. Get lasered. Oh my god. Now this is pod racing. We're like, tase him. That's good, good. No one can overtake me. I'm getting shot to crap though. I'm out of ammo, it's clicking. Oh no. Oh, and I couldn't make that jump. I wasn't the only one who couldn't make that jump, but is that the end of the race? No. My acceleration's so bad. I got 4th again, didn't I? That's not good. I did even worse than the first time. Okay. Let's change places and figure out what we're gonna do next.
Change places!
Okay, and we're back. I'm just going to do a single race to round this up back with the N64 controller. We've done 2 races with the Switch Pro and 1 with the N64. I'm going to try a completely different bike, one with lots of acceleration, but not so much good speed, because I like to crash into corners a lot. And it doesn't really have a weapon either, but we're going to try it out. This is a different track at least, and yeah, let's go from there. Oh, I do have a weapon, but it just shoots... Okay, it had a 0 stat in weapon, but I do still have one at least. Pow, 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 pow. Ah, bats! This is too spooky. Okay, so yeah, this car's about acceleration, but not good with speed. He's got rear fire rockets, so I need to try and avoid him. What was that? F. Oh wow. Somehow they missed me. Oh god, this course is a lot crazier going through these caves. Did I get that? Yes. No idea what I just dropped. But I'll take it. Whoa, we're doing a cool spin. Corkscrew. It really wants me to go off the edge of the course, right? Somehow in 1st. Got a mine, let's drop that behind us. Oh my gosh, this is a bit too much for me, but yeah, we've done the 1st lap. Nice. This course seems a lot nicer than actually... Ow. She's a nitro. Extend our lead. Whee! We're flying! Yeah, at least the game really doesn't really let you fly off the track unless there's a specific jump, like we saw on the previous course, because I feel like if this was like F-Zero or Mario Kart or something, I'd have gone off so many times. So it's a lot more forgiving, which is probably why as a child I enjoyed it so much, because I mean, I probably race like I do now. I'm just holding down the accelerator. Oh, something's happened to me, and crashing into the corners. But it seems to be working, at least on this course, and with a bike with decent acceleration. Shows that actually I don't really need the... Oh, I used the boost instead of the... Well, I've left a mine on the finish line, so that's funny. Cool, we're full shields, full weapons, we're going pretty much our top speed, dodging the missiles. This is all going swimmingly. Because I thought after playing those past 2 races with the Switch Pro controller, I was starting to like that because of... oh, it's that thing. Because of the stick. But actually, with this car, the N64 controller just seems to be doing it well. Also, it's more comfortable, I think, just to have your finger on the Z trigger on the N64 controller rather than on the Z left trigger of the Switch Pro controller for accelerate. But as we saw, you can rebind the controls, so you could probably make it more optimum for the Switch Pro if you wanted to. Yes, you probably could easily. But we're not going to. We're going default, baby. And yeah, we came first. We actually won our race with the N64 controller. As I was yammering on, I didn't even need to think much about that. We completely destroyed that. Amazing. And that was still on intermediate before anyone accuses me of trying it on novice. And yeah, that was pretty good. So I think that's a nice brief look at Extreme G, which just recently came out on the Switch Online. Check it out yourself. And yeah, okay. Now for my final summary. Here we are. That was Extreme G, the first one. God, I hope they bring the second one. I would play the hell out of the second one. It definitely, in my mind and from my nostalgia memory, polishes on a lot of what the original had. But this was, for your parents' own version of F-Zero. Still pretty fun game. Nice little high-speed racer, which the N64 had a lot of quite good racing games, actually. So, which controller should you use to play this? I mean, they both functionally work fine, I would say. The controls are okay, and as we saw, you can rebind them, so you could optimize it. For, say, the Switch Pro, you could have it, because I think the up and left C buttons are X and Y on that, so maybe you could have your weapons and boost on those instead of having them on flicking the C stick, which I actually had a few times, made me boost when I wanted to use my weapon, which is not good when you only get 3 boosts. So I think then, for that reason, having defined buttons for it to use its functions, the Z trigger underneath for accelerate, I think this time we're going to have to say out of the way you to the Switch Pro controller. N64 controller wins.
Out of the way, you.
If you got one of these things, then consider trying out Extreme G with it. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, if you made it to this point, let me know if you ever played Extreme G. Either this one, or 2, like I played a lot, or 3 on the GameCube, or the other mysterious one, which also I think came out on the GameCube, and maybe the PlayStation 2, in the comments below. And yeah, until next time, goodbye!